Hey, first try. Okay. Let me just sort myself out. Oh, don't spill tea. No, bad idea. Okay. What's this? Yule Festival? It's April. Okay. Whatever. I guess it's one of those things where they do the festival again. Weird. Hey Neb, how are you? What am I doing? Lead mushroom. I guess what I'm doing is right here because there are quest givers here, so I guess this is what I was doing.
A moment.
Let's go on his level. I'll stand on the table. The half-orcs at Tar Stag prepare for battle. One of the messengers out of Barad Morlas must have reached them sometime in the night. We cannot allow them to bring a force to bear at Barad Morlas. Assail their camp and reduce their numbers. It will be with a small host that they will issue forth to strengthen the battle. Tar Stag Stazg lies northeast of Echad Donan along the mountains before the Redhorn Gate. Go as quickly as you can and return once the numbers have been reduced. Oh, I don't like these quests, but I'll do them anyway. Yeah, the Winter Festival is there, but it's April, so it doesn't make sense to me, but I think they do that thing where they have a week of festival sometimes. I don't really get why, because it's not really necessary. I suppose it's good if you want to get the rewards, but I guess Cordovan watched Game of Thrones and shouted, "Winter is coming!" Well, it's already winter in Game of Thrones. Are you gonna watch it sometime? Like, when it finishes or whatever, in the future? It's really good. Once the assault on Barad Morlas was launched, the half-orcs sent out messengers in secret. Our scouts have found that the first of these messengers has not yet reached Fourth Cadlas. Oh, Xanath Zagathu, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I want to read the books as well, but I'm on the first, I've been on the first one for like 5 years. I keep coming back to it sometimes, like I have it on my Kindle, but I sort of like every year or so I read like 20 pages and then I'm like, okay, done. Done for now. But they're quite easy to read. It's just that they're so long. The messenger must be stopped, Nelly. If Barad Morlas receives reinforcements, they may have enough strength to break our defences and rout the free peoples in Eregion. The messenger was last seen west of Port Cadlos, southwest of Ehad Donan, across Nan Siranan. You must be quick if you are to stop him before he reaches their camp. Oh gosh, how do I say your name? Tudaug? Is that right? Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I read Mushashi every year. What's that? Oh, she's got another one. Many of the owls of Eregion have seen a pony wandering among the hills. It seemed an odd place for such a beast, and wonder that it survived with such great peril close at hand. I went myself in search of the pony, and when I caught sight of it, I immediately recognised the animal. It was the pony that the halfling Samwise Gamgee had kept stabled in Imladris. He had a wild look and had no bit or bridle. The pony was quite wary, but seemed in good health. I last saw him beyond the hills, west of Eregion, in Torach Andraug. Go and see if you can bring the pony back safely. The wild is no place for such a beast to roam by himself. Best 1v1 Samurai in Japan. Good books. 2 volumes. Oh, I see. Yeah, there are other people who are like, oh yeah, I read Lord of the Rings and whatever every year.
Will you lend me your ear?
But I just don't. I read different books, I guess. This land was once filled with beautiful music of birds. Squirrels played in the heather and deer wandered the hill slopes of the mountains, but they are all silent now, driven off or killed by the invading evils. When the half-orcs and urukai of Saruman came, they brought with them foul creatures, none more destructive than the lizards in Alundin, near the southern tip of Eregion. They sneak into trees and eat birds, find the unsuspecting squirrel in the holly bush, even catch the mighty deer unaware in the mountains. Go southwest into Alundin and slay these creatures. If they are driven from the land, perhaps the wild inhabitants of Eregion will return in time.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
I read Lord of the Rings and I started playing this game. I come from a WoW and other MMORPGs, but never tried this. Now I'm a level 32 Lore Master. Oh, nice! I don't know how the Lore Masters are at the moment because of the class changes, but I think they were quite good before. Oh my gosh! Frosted Jaw, thank you so much for the sub! Oh, that's so generous. How are you doing today? Hey Dragon Most, how are you? So we're reading one quest, one comment, one quest, one comment. Let's go! Hey Azoria! Lightning Storm on the Master is so fun. I don't think I've ever got past like level 20 on a Lore Master, honestly. I just never... I don't know, I just don't really get into them. But I like the ranged characters in this game. Even the smallest worm has its place in Middle-earth, but it seems that Saruman's corruption can reach those both large and small. Oh, Dragon Most, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. My pet bag keeps me company. I don't feel lonely when I quest. Yeah, it's really cool that you get a pet as a Lore Master. 66 Lore Master with 200% tactical mastery and 30% critical, funny one hit with storm. Nice. Anyways, I need to read this quest. The worms of Eregion have been feeding upon the corrupt flesh of the wanton slaying of the servants of Saruman. They have grown heavy with the vile flesh, and they no longer feed only upon the remains of the dead, but have been seen feasting upon the living. This plague must be put to an end, Nelly. The crawlers can be found throughout Eregion, southwest of Eregion. Thank you for the follow, Frosted Jaw. You subbed before you followed. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Mind my words, traveller.
No doubt your gaze has been drawn to the peaks of Kelebdil, Carada. Shh. How did I say this before? Caradras. And Fanuidol, but there a great shadow often defeats my eyes. Great dark clouds move against the wind, and they pass over the land in search of something. Flocks of black-winged crabane from Dunland have been circling the Redhorn Gate. It is clear that they are searching for the company, and I fear that they may have news or have found some clue that we have not ourselves discovered. Travel northeast into Redhorn Gate and defeat these spies of Saruman, then return to me.
Maid of Arnon, might you spare a moment of your time?
The half-orcs have pushed far beyond where any of us had thought they would dare, even so far as the Redhorn Gate. Though none marked their passage, they did not leave in secrecy, leaving foul banners of the White Hand upon the hillside. Go and remove these banners. We must not allow the half-orcs to believe that they can roam freely throughout this land, which once belonged to the elves. The half-orc banners can be found throughout the Redhorn Gate to the northeast. Is this all the quests? No, there's one here as well.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Ross was like, shut up and take my money. You're at your service and your family's. You look like the sort able to help me with my troubles. My travelling companion, Thorlak, and I journeyed with Broga's expedition. We had long debated the existence of the famed Tower of Durin, that some say sits atop Zerkazigil. I did not believe Thorlak when he said he would find it or perish in the attempt, but now I fear for his life. 4 days ago he left the camp in search of Durin's tower, and he has not been seen since. If you could journey into the Redhorn Gate and search for any sign of him, I would be much in your debt. I last saw Thorlak heading into the snow near to the mountains. I think that's the best dwarf voice I can do, I think. Because otherwise it, like, kills my throat. It's really difficult for me to do dwarf voices properly. I'm not like Neb who can do Dunmer. I don't need to kill goats. I don't really need to kill wargs. Actually, maybe if we go to the banners, because those are gonna be like items I need to activate. And then there'll be enemies around them. So how was everyone's day? What have you all been up to? I went shopping as soon as I got up. I got myself a new outfit for tomorrow because I needed new clothes for an all-day interview thing, which I'm excited, but I'm also nervous about it. I think I'm just gonna try and have fun. Because even if I don't get it, like, at least I'll have enjoyed myself. And if I try and have fun, then hopefully I'll keep looking interested. I have no idea how many, like, other people there are going up for the same role as me, but I do know that it's like 10 to 12 people that they want. And I already passed the first stage yesterday. I was worried it was going to be like a group interview because there were like 4 people who turned up at the same time as me. So yeah, I got a blazer and a blouse. I already have trousers, so that's fine. Trousers with pockets, so I can like put my phone and stuff in them. I had to get new shoes because I wore high heels yesterday, so now I have blisters. And it's an all-day thing, so I don't want to be worried about my feet hurting all day. And I got a really cheap handbag as well, because otherwise I'd have to bring my flowery backpack, which like is a really... I love this bag, but it's not professional at all, I think. And it's kind of like big, so... What else did I get? Oh yeah, I got some snacks. Just in case. Oh, and some socks. Because otherwise, like, all of my socks have like patterns and stuff on, so... Yeah, either I get a job soon, or I have to return all this stuff, so... Fingers crossed. Six more. I don't have to kill orcs, but they might give me pages. I think if you go there, then let's have some fun attitude. It's a good way of approaching it. Yeah, I think so as well. Because if I'm like really serious about it, like I don't think I can last 9 hours of being serious. And I don't want that to end up looking like stress and strained or disinterested, so. They said they're really interested in people who are like passionate and driven as well. So hopefully I'll come across as that. I went the wrong way for the banners. I don't know where this dwarf is. But I know that, that there's a quest to go all the way up to the top of the mountain bit. Three more. There's one. At least there's these crabbin here. Gotta take down these crabbin. Oh. I do need to kill him, I think. Oh, he is for a deed. Okay. He doesn't look that tough. I was wrong, he is kind of tough. A little. Nah, he's fine. I think the initial shots just didn't do as much damage as I thought they would. Barbaless, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. I'm just playing on my Hunter on Brandywine at the moment. Doing some Eregion quests to boost me up to 50 before I do Moria. Beardless. I was worried then that I'd said it wrong. Right, there's one more. Oh, I guess I went straight past it. Oh no. Where is this? He's all the way up there. I think we should go towards... Where's this? Oh, it's all up there. Okay. And that's all down there. Let's go to the Thieves' Trail first. Because I would like to get the quest that tells me to go all the way up to the top of Redhorn Pass. But, like, when I do those other quests, rather than just go halfway there, come back, all the way there, come back. Plus, I think this was for, yeah, I picked this up in Eregion, so this is actually an older quest. Oh. I wonder if there's any more Crabane around here. Yes, there's one up there. Okay, I'll go get that one after this. Let's lay a trap down since we can see what the quest wants from us.
You are too late, Hunter. My companion is already headed south with our prize. Sharky will soon know everything he needs to find, that precious thing he seeks. I am not about to let you hinder its delivery. Die! You will not stop me.
We'll see. Nice. So we've done that. We've done that. Where's this then? Oh, they're on the other side, so... Let's go and do the stuff that's down there. And then we'll go back to hang on. We should go to Eregion first. We'll go to Eregion, then we'll go south to Emilia, then we'll go back to Donan. Even the little badges are hostile. Gosh, everything is hostile.
Sweet lad Melon.
The second half-orc is alone now and headed south. That is troubling, for it means he may be using the horse as a mount. He has a strong enough lead, but perhaps there is yet time. Nah, none of this stuff is
Sweet
good.
lad Melon, will you stay a moment?
Your return here is all that may stand in the way of success, but not all is yet lost. The remaining half-orc will likely ride hard for Isengard, but that will hinder him more than aid him. He will be forced to stop the sooner to rest his mount. That is when you will need to strike. From what you tell me, I would guess he would make for the Dunlanding camp of Port Cadlas, south of the Cinnaron. The encampment lies to the southeast of here, but I would look first along the northern banks of the Cinnaron now dry. That is where he would most likely rest his horse. No time to lose. Oh, this is the one that's timed. Yeah, we need to do this one fast. But it doesn't take a half an hour to ride there, so that's fine. I think Eregion is like one of my favorite areas in the game. It's quite mysterious with all the ruins. Oh, whoops. I thought I was gonna have to talk to him. So I just rode straight up to him. Received a cooking pot. You caught up with one of the half-orcs who ransacked the company's campsite, but their other had already continued southward with their stolen prize. Probably would have been better to just go straight to Donan and then ride from there using the fast travel, but it's too late now. We're already like halfway there.
Megovanen.
This was all you found upon the half-orc? We are fortunate that it was something so common and unremarkable.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Indeed, we were fortunate that all that the company left behind was a cooking pot, but I fear for the carelessness of the halflings. I'm not sure that they yet understand fully that their quest is not a mere stroll in the wilderness. Nevertheless, it is our lot to make sure the enemy does not learn more of the company or its quest. To this end, I would have you go to Echad Donan, some distance to the southeast of here, and speak with Rinaldor. Tell him all that has transpired and serve him as best as you may. Oh, we might as well just.
How can I be of
right
service?
There. Because I have other quests to hand in anyway.
How can I be of service?
Just before your return, a great concourse of birds flew hastily from the Redhorn Gate. Let us hope that you set enough fear into their ranks to drive them from Eregion, though I doubt not that they will return to pick the bones of the fallen.
Stay a moment.
Though you dealt a mighty blow to the Crabane, they still persist. Their black wings target the sky day and night. I have spent many days contemplating the source of the Crabane, for though daily more are seen flying to Eregion out of Dunland and Fangorn, not once have they been seen flying back. They must be reporting to someone in Eregion. Go north and east, up the winding roads into the Redhorn Gate and search out this spy master. Once he has been dealt with, maybe we will have some peace and the skies will no longer bear the unceasing sound of crow wings.
Megavanen.
You have thrown down the banners of the half-orcs. The fingers of the White Hand have grown long, but not long enough that we will be forced to endure the sight of its tokens upon our doorstep. Well, that's all she wanted me to do.
What can I do for you?
Welcome to Echad Donan, Nelly. I welcome your news, though it troubles me as well. Stay a while. We have much to discuss.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
We have sent out scouts to determine what path the company may have followed in order to cross Hithaglir, the Misty Mountains. If what you say is true of the campsites you found, there may be other signs of their passing that will need to be hidden. There are only 3 paths that seem reasonable for the passage across the mountains. Through the pass of the Redhorn Gate, south through the Gap of Rohan, or beneath the mountains through the halls of Moria. Speak with our scouts Ruidriel and Limlair, and learn if they have noted aught of the company's passing. Ruidriel is encamped near a place to the northwest, which we are calling the Burnt Tor, for something that has scorched the earth there. Limlair may be found along the road southwest of here. Okay. And that one is just for like fellowship quests, I think. Something to do with getting infused shards. But we don't need them. Alright, let's go south now. We've got to defeat a bunch of stuff. That one is in the north. That's in the north. Oh, where's that one? Oh, that's only 100 meters away. Let's go there. You have found none other than Bill, the loyal little steed of Samganji. Bill looks like he is in a bit of a tight spot in this warg-infested area. You found Bill. His mane looks unkempt and he has a wild look in his eyes, but otherwise he appears unharmed. When you try to lead him away, he is hesitant to follow you, almost as if he is waiting for something or someone. He looks backward towards the walls of Moria expectantly. With enough cajoling, you are able to get him to follow you. Some rope that will help you lead Bill out of his hiding spot. A patch of grass with some tracks. Wargs cannot be far. He's not following. Up until you find the last spot. Oh, okay. Thanks, Nettlebrew. Hey, Lawmaster! Nothing is bugged in this game. Absolutely, Hobbs. There's nothing wrong with this game. Not at all. Classes are perfectly balanced. Every quest is perfect. And there's not even any lag. It's astounding. Where am I in the world? In the UK. In the game, I am in Eregion. Oh, I was going the right way. Where are these tracks? There's supposed to be some here. Oh, over there. Thanks, Hobbs. Yeah, outside Moria. Moria's like up there. Those are the misty mountains up there. I'm right here. There's Danann. There's Moria. There's the Red Horn Pass. And down that way is Enedwaith. Oh, you can't see it. I can't move the map. I'm sorry. I did say Red Horn Pass. What do you mean? Oh, hello. Oh, it doesn't count towards any quest. Where are these tracks then? There's one this way. There it is. I wonder who this is meant to be. Maybe it's not meant to be anyone. You looked at Redhorn Pass and said Moria's over there. What? I said Moria's here. Redhorn Pass is up there. There he is? Maybe. Oh, you mean... Right. All Redhorn Pass is here. Those are the Misty Mountains. Moria's up that ways. Does the statue have pointed ears? Because the Noldor would only build a statue of a few human heroes. Oh, I don't know. I'll just get these tracks and I'll go back to it. Let's play archaeologist. Talk to Bill the pony. You've made it to the road with Bill, and he seems to have the willpower to leave the gates of Moria behind now. This is a stout little pony. He will get where he needs to go without further nudging from you, but you did well to coax him out of a dangerous territory. Goodbye. If it's human, it's either Hurin, Turin, or Baron. Well, they don't have, I can't see their ears because of the hair, but does look like a dude. And they've got a shield. Yeah. Probably Gilgalad. Turbine only had 2 elf statues, the other being Nimrodel. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, what did SSG intend it to be? Not all erected statues of elves as well, but it depends on the elf. I'm too small to really get a better view. But yeah, it doesn't look like an elf. What do you guys think? I'm gonna carry on with the quests. It's Gilgalad and his shield. Okay. How far am I from Mirabelle? Not that far. I might just go to Mirabelle to get the stables. You can't stop the message, Nelly! How does he know my name? That's so creepy. At least that's my guess, since he is the only one of the older heroes to be known for his shield. His sword was long, his lance was keen, his shining helm afar was seen. The countless stars of heaven's field were mirrored in his silver shield. It would make sense then that he has a shield. You must be right. Long ago he rode away, and where he dwelleth none can say, for into darkness fell his star in Mordor where the shadows are. That is sad. I love the music here. It's the music in Lorien too. gonna change this. Let's disable combat music. Because when it changes to combat music, it's kind of annoying. Especially since it only takes me a few seconds to kill things. Oh gosh, I have to kill crawlers as well. I don't think they even show up. Although I could just use my tracking skills. Oh well, there's more Noldor where that came from. Especially in Lord of the Rings Online, eh? At least there's lots of crawlers up here. I remember doing a deed here a while ago for these crawlers and lizards. Took ages. Because the crawlers don't show up, do they? Since they're not hostile. The only High Noldor by name that survived through the works are Galadriel. Wouldn't Sindar be more likely to erect statues of Turin? Almost done. Just need 3 more crawlers and 2 more lizards. Nope, that's a Dunlending. Last crawler. Now just 2 more lizards. There's 1. And there's the second one. Alright, let's go to Mirabelle.
So it's room was blamed for the fall of Nargothrond and the death of Orodreth and Vintius. Oh. I think I can just go around. Oh. Oh, that's an instance. Yeah, I still need to go south a bit more. It's been so long since I've been here. The last High King of Noldor. What happened after that? Just read the Silmarillion recently, and it's a blur of similar sounding names. I think that's one of my problems with it as well. Lord of the Rings happened after that. Okay. Yay! I got some wisdom.
Three-eyed Melon.
Oh, I don't have anything to reforge. Okay then.
Swilad Melon.
Pardon me. Oh, wait, why am I going up here? I need to get the horse back to the other side.
What do you need?
Back to Donan. Silmarillion is the best book. Also the saddest book. I'm halfway through Unfinished Tales and there's a lot of revisiting of Silmarillion content. One day I'll read them. One day. They just threw one of the Silmarils into the ocean. It's like reading a draft. Oh. Apparently they couldn't do it with the One Ring. I think the problem with the One Ring is that it was even worse.
My heart cannot sing today.
Isn't it? They never actually established what the Silmarils do. Oh. Only that they're really, really shiny. They don't do anything. Why are they so precious then? They are the mightiest of Feanor's work. Though they will not be wholly destroyed as long as Saruman's corruption remains in Eregion, you have eased the burden upon the land.
My heart cannot sing today.
You've killed many of the lizards, Nelly, but there are many more yet to be driven forth. Perhaps someday soon, as the elves count the days, we will hear the song of birds and the soft feet of the Rabbitian in Eregion. Oh, she's got a tracking quest for the hunter for my class, so that I can get some travel to Eregion, but can't do it yet.
What can I do for you?
I know that she wants you to do the deeds, the exploration deeds. But she tells you to do that before you do them sometimes. Oh, sorry. I'm just suddenly like really tired. They contain the last light of the trees. Whole wars start over them and alliances against Morgoth splinter due to an inability to share them. They're cursed under Mando's prophecy. I'd return them for a refund. The messenger has been dispatched. Now we need not fear the Dunlanding axes of Nan Siranen coming to the aid of Barad Morlas.
Will you lend me your ear?
Barad Morlas will be unaware that their messenger was unsuccessful in delivering his charge. I believe that now is the time to move against Port Cadlis. The Dunlandings have already begun to muster with forces, but we will catch them unaware. Without aid, they will be unable to stand against our might. Go south and slightly west of Echad Donan, across Nan Siranen, and begin the first assault against Port Cadlis. Perhaps such a show of force will encourage them to return to their homes in Dunland.
What do you need?
If he was set upon the road north, then no doubt he is heading for a familiar land. I do not worry that he will find safe passage. He has more sense than many beasts that come out of the lands of men. Oh, that's a nice earring. Let's get rid of Turge's curse. And we have some stuff to do down here. Because there's that elf we have to talk to at the camp. Hey Thomas, how are you doing? Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. This is so bad. That's why Melgor throws it in the ocean, because he's no longer accepted by them and they burn his hands. Basically, the Silmarillion deals mostly with near endless wars against Morgoth. I see. Until finally Manwë's army crosses the ocean and puts him down. Which begs the question, why didn't they do that earlier? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. I've got a all-day interview tomorrow, so
Stay a moment.
I'm excited and a little nervous about that. But I went shopping this morning and bought like an outfit to wear and some shoes, so hopefully it'll go well. It's for a marketing position. It's like, it's a bit weird because you start in an entry level, but they're hoping to train people up to be marketing managers, like in a year's time. It's basically a marketing position for a marketing agency. Well, this is what I didn't do earlier. "'Tis unnumbered ye shall shed, and the Valar will fence Valinor against you and shut you out, so that not even the echo of your lamentation shall pass over the mountains. On the house of Fëanor, the wrath of the Valar lieth from the west unto the utmost east, and upon all that will follow them it shall be laid also. The oath shall drive them and yet betray them, and ever snatch away the very treasures that they have sworn to pursue. To evil end shall all things turn, that they begin well. And by treason of kin unto kin, and the fear of treason, shall this come to pass, the dispossessed shall they be forever." Sounds like he was just lazy. "Hail, stranger! It is good to see a friendly face in times such as these, but what brings you here?" "Reneldor has sent aid, as I had hoped. Caradhras is troubled. Something has caused great unease upon his slopes. His winds are cold and biting, and I fear for any who have dared to tread upon him when he is in such a feigned mood. I cannot leave my post, but perhaps you could travel to the mountain's lower slopes and look for signs of the company. Travel northeast to the Rutland Gate and look for any signs of them where the trees and snows meet." Okay. Well, we've got a bunch of stuff to do now up here. Doing the bare minimum to keep winning re-election. This is why the Valar need term limits. So political. Let's see where everything is. So we've got stuff up here. This is to defeat the half-orcs. He doesn't look friendly. Let's stay away from that. Level 51 special snowflake thing. It is a special snowflake. What's it called? Elemental thing. A Grim! A Frost Grim. That's it. Took me a while. Watching you kill these mobs reminds me of the horror of vanilla WoW. Was it a bit like this? Did you not like it? Soloing with some classes was a nightmare. Oh. Well, this is easy, so... I mean, I do fight a lot, but you can just kind of stand here and let them hit you for a little while. By the time Lotro came out, I think they learned to space out mobs. Oh, were they all like really close together then? It's not fun when it's like that. Do these not count? These don't count. They need to be inside here? Lotro has mass pools as well. It does. You do not have the correct amount of focus. I think many players will feel personally attacked by that message. It was called being an MMO and grouping up to clear content. Vanilla WoW, you'd pull half a dozen nulls, whether you meant to or not. Pardon me. Now it's just a single player game with online chat. I think endgame is still got like some challenging group content, but I think it's mostly challenging as well in that you have to grind so much. Being as well players, it's incredibly difficult to find anyone with any concept of teamwork. That's a problem. But I guess that's why the idea is that you make friends with people and find a good group of people who you can practice doing this stuff with until you get better at it. Yeah. Oh, I only had to go there to find the signs of the company. Before you had to go all the way up to the top. I wonder if you don't have to do that anymore then. The redhorn goat meat looks like it was skinned and cleaned by a skilled hand. Right, I'm gonna just sort of like plonk myself here and... Where's my camouflage skill? I'm going invisible. Yeah, this is an okay view. And I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Alright, where were we? Gotta defeat Pismu the Spy Master. I don't know how these elves learn the names of the orcs. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just the quest telling me what they're called. But that's not very immersive. Thank you. Don't want to fall down in case I fall too far. But I guess they are this way, so... Whoa! Maybe it's just the name the elves have given them. Maybe, yeah. That would make sense. Because would the orcs give themselves names at all? Because they seem quite expendable. I think I already killed this guy earlier.
My birds will feast upon your flesh, hobbit. The general will avenge me.
Well, that's everything. Of course orcs have names. Well, I don't know. They didn't have names in Darling in the Franks. They just had numbers. Orcs in the books have names. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't read the books in, like, years, so... Names of orcs were learned throughout if the orc had done something to be known. I suppose that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. I think Shagrat I know of. Gorbag. I don't know Gorbag. Rishnak. I don't know them either. Don't know my orcs very well, do I? Okay, bye.
What can I do for you?
An avalanche! We can only hope that the company was not on the mountain when it happened. If they did brave the pass, no enemy will follow now. Thank you for your help, Nelly. Yeah, I think they must have changed this quest then, because it told me like halfway up to look for signs of the company. I didn't have to go all the way up and round. That's really weird. I don't know why they've changed it. Because that was really cool. That was like one of the coolest things to do around here, was to go all the way up. And like actually see the avalanche. And the campfire as well. They say we report Nelly. She has failed the law. Reported. In the Tower after Shelob, I think. I haven't read the third book. Or the third part of the book.
Megavanen.
I've only read the first two. And The Hobbit. Even though I have them all on my bookcase, along with the Silmarillion. I know. Pardon me. You've done a brave deed thinning the ranks of the half-orcs, Nelly. Perhaps now they will not be so quick to render aid to Barad Morlas.
Will you lend me your ear?
Akash Pug, the leader of Tars Stazg, is no half-orc. He is one of Saruman's Urukai, and he is more cunning and cruel than any other of his kind I have encountered. Already he has brought up reinforcements from the south to replace those that were slain in our first assault on his camp. If we do not act quickly, he will soon be marching to Barad Morlas. Return to Tar Stazg, northeast of Achad Donan, along the mountains before the Redhorn Gate. Use the Horn of Challenge you find there to call him forth. If you are able to defeat him, the half-orcs will be thrown into disarray, and we will have time to prevent their march.
Megavanen.
The Spymaster is dead. We may all sleep easier without the fear of beating wargs and sharp beaks. You have my thanks, Nelly.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
A skinned goat. That is good news, for Thorlak might still be alive somewhere upon the mountain.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
If the goat was killed recently, there is still a chance that Thorlak made camp, but is unable to return. Caradras the Cruel can entangle even the hardiest explorers if they are not prepared. Return to the Redhorn Gate and search its northern reaches. Thorlak's supplies would almost certainly be spent by now if he was forced to seek shelter on the hard face of Zerkazigil. I can only hope that Thorlak is having a merry time, sitting among the ancient treasures next to a warm fire in Durin's tower. Oh, another quest here.
Sweet-eyed Melon, will you stay a moment?
All of our scouts upon Caradras have reported strange sounds. The wind howls at them and laughs at their misfortunes. Stones seem to be hurled at them from the mountainside. Storms rage at a moment's notice, and wild beasts stalk hidden paths through the snow. Go and quell some of the tempests and defeat the beasts that stalk the mountainside. I fear the storms are unnatural, for they seem guided by intent. The worst of the storms have been seen to the northeast in the Redhorn Gate. I think that's it for now. So we've got to defeat another orc by calling the horn. And I think we do have to go up all the way to the top now. Oh, not all the way to the top, but further up. Oops. At least it was only one. Where is the horn? Okay, it's here. Oh, I should have set a trap.
More elf rubble! Why didn't you wait with the others? We have our orders. We are to move against the elf ruins before the week is out. But if you insist on dying now, you may have your wish.
Time for a bit of sport.
The general will avenge me.
Did you say so? These weren't so bad as from what I remember. I think before it was like easier. Harder, I mean. I think they've made it easier. Definitely. Okay, Hobbs. Have a good rest. Thanks for watching and hanging out. There's a frost green. These do hit quite hard. But it's good now that the purge poison actually purges everything now. Oh, I'm supposed to defeat snow beasts as well. I've been kind of ignoring them. I think there's a group of like 4 of them up here somewhere. Although taking on 4 of them at once doesn't sound like a fun thing to do. Considering one can take down half my health. But maybe I'll be alright. I only need 3 anyway, so I might be able to just get them separately. Don't chuck me off the mountain poles. Okay, now I just need to find Thorlak. This is what I meant before, that there's a whole bit up here. Nope, I need to go higher. You can actually see the avalanche up here. I think I might just go there anyway, just because it's really cool. Let's get out the speed so that it's faster. This poor dwarf succumbed to the cruel winds and the cold of Caradras. The body of the dwarf is frozen, its last moments of life preserved by the cold. It would appear that Thorlak met his end in the peaceful embrace of slumber. That's pretty sad. Yeah, this is the bit where the avalanche happened. Now we gotta go all the way down again. But I'm sure you used to have to come up this way to find the campsite. I don't know why those aren't hostile. That's a bit weird, actually. What's up this ways? Maybe this is just another way down? Or up? This looks like this path just leads into the other side where those half-orcs are. I always go the other way. Oh! It's a special walk. very tough though. I got a shot. Cool. Not that I need them, but... oh well. Let's mount again so I can go faster. I wonder when I get the quests to kill those wargs, like on that hill. Or maybe I have to go and find an item. It's been so long since I've done these quests. Probably like over 2 years.
May Govannen.
With Akash Pug defeated, the half-orcs will be leaderless and unable to aid Barad Morlas. We must now take thought on how to drive the remaining half-orcs from Eregion.
Mind my words, traveller.
Though they are unmanned, Tar Stazg still presents a threat to Eregion. Pardon me. If we do not act quickly, they will rebuild their force and bring it to Barad Morlas still. We must drive the half-orcs from Eregion. With fire it must be so. Return to Tar Stazg and set ablaze the tents of the half-orcs. Without shelter and supplies, they will become easy prey for our scouts. The tents are spread throughout Tar Stazg, northeast of Echad Danan, along the mountains before the Redhorn Gate. That's why I thought those quests were alright, because I haven't finished all of them.
Greetings to you.
You have returned. I feared that the ferocity of Karadas might have gotten the best of you, but I can see you are a hunter of great skill.
Sweet-eyed Melon, will you stay a moment?
The storms have not relented, the winds continue to howl, and I can hear anger in the voice of Karadras, but not for the elves or even the dwarves. There is something on the mountain that is causing his fury. It will be a dangerous task, but I would ask that you search as high into the pass as you dare and seek out the source of the mountain's anger. Only by soothing the wrath of Karadras will we be able to safely continue our search for signs of the company. You should return to the Redhorn Gate northeast of here and search the highest reaches of the mountainside. I'm gonna go all the way to the top again.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Thorlak is dead. This is grievous news, Nelly, for he was a close friend, as true of heart as any dwarf could ask, and as tough as stone. Alas, that he died for a fool's hope for Durin's tower is lost to us forever. So I finished the deed. But I think there's still loads of quests left in Eregion. There's still Morbell to go to. Mirabelle. Morbell. Yeah, there's still Mirabelle quests to do. I think that's it after that. Ooh. Gosh, I'm so tired today. I've done quite a lot of walking today and yesterday. But this is good because hopefully that means I'll sleep tonight. Oh, they bring more enemies when I burn them. Okay. I think, yeah, that both tents are here, so... Oh, I found a missing page. How many pages have I got left? Quite a few still. Stat Radio, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. I'm just playing on the Brandywine server at the moment on my hunter. And I'm like just about to enter Moria. But I am finishing up the quests in Eregion first. Oh, Devok! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the sub. It really means a lot. It really does. Right. We've got to go all the way up to the top of Karadras. Again. At least we know the way. Seven months. That's such a long time. That's crazy. Nope, Eregion. Dunland's not for some time yet, not until I get to level 65. And I'm almost level 50 now. So almost into Moria. Hey Elvelyn, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I wonder if this Quelling the Storm quest, I wonder if that means that the Frostgrims up here, the ones that are like that aren't hostile. I wonder if they're gonna come alive now. I have no idea. But she said to go up to the furthest bit you can go. Nope. I think I do have to go and see those frostgrams. Doing good, and you? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. I'm excited and nervous for tomorrow because I have a job interview and it's like an all-day job interview, which I've never done before. But hopefully it'll be fun. I'm just gonna try and enjoy myself. Oh, here we go. Burnt campfire logs. The blackened remains of the campfire. The wood appears to have been lit in a very unusual way. Ooh. Okay. It's done. I think it was some evil doing, maybe. There's evil in the mountains. Oh no, I can't see where I'm going. Okay, now I can. I'm holding my tea, so I can't, like, move the mouse. I'm gonna check out the little hill with all the wargs on it. What's it called? Burnt Tour or something? But there should be a quest. There should be quests there. I'm sure there should be quests there. Eregion used to be full of Noldor elves. Now you can barely see how big of a city it was. I know, it's really sad. I wish that the quests explored more of the ruins and like the history behind Eregion. Because all the quests are just kind of like, kill all of these people in this camp, kill all of these people in this other camp. It would be nice if there had been more. At least in the epic, it goes into it a little bit. I'd love if it went into it a bit more though. But I suppose they don't have the rights and things. Maybe they do now, but they probably don't want to redo old areas. Burnt Tour. I knew it was that. There should be like a handkerchief or something. The ring goes south. Cool. I'm sure there's supposed to be a quest here. Maybe I just need to find the quest givers. Lady at the tent gives quests for walks and hanky and such. Okay. I need to find her. Campfire? She doesn't have any quests for me now. Maybe I need to do these quests first. Oh, they're in a long quest chain. Okay, thank you. It's been so long since I've done the quests in Eregion. Eregion is still beautiful this way too, just not the same. Yeah, I agree.
How can I be of service?
The leaderless half-orcs will find it much harder to maintain their presence without shelter and supplies. You have done well, Nelly. I'm gonna skip on the food.
Mind my words, traveler.
Though the half-orcs are no longer a threat to Echad Danan, I fear that they may attempt an assault upon Echad Mirabel. Mirabel has a long lane in ruin. Mirabel has long lain in ruin and is already nearly overrun. If even a part of the half-orc host of Tar Stazk joined in the assault, the elves at Echad Mirabel may be overrun. Echad Mirabel lies west of Echad Danan along the Nan Siranan road. Go and warn Galeriwen. Galeriwen. Render any aid that you may in their defense. You should narrate the books. Oh, thank you. I'm sure I would just butcher all of Tolkien's words though. I try my best. How are you doing, Atonium? Welcome to the stream. Nothing to upgrade yet.
Hail, friend, and well met.
A campfire, and so high into the pass. This must have been left by the company, but did they brave the Redhorn Gate, or were they forced off Karadas by his fury? Who knows? Oh, I should probably sell and repair.
What do you want of me?
What do you want? I am just gonna sell everything. Yeah. I think I've got another quest too. Help Limlayer. I think this is the person who I should have helped first, because then I could have done those burnt tour quests while I was there, I think. I'm a long time lurker, but thanks. Sorry. Hope you're enjoying. I'm a kind of a lurker in chats too, sometimes a comedian.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Follow age? Oh, I don't have that, I'm afraid. Sorry. May Gavonin, you were sent by Rinaldor, were you not? I have been tasked with searching the southern borders of this land for signs of the company's passing, but as of yet I have found nothing. Rinaldor believes that they may have passed this way, though any travelling near Nan Kuranir would need to be wary, and none more than the company. I bid you travel southwest and aid me in my search. You'll find a tower just southwest of here atop a hill. It faces towards the Gap of Rohan. Look out from that hill and report anything you find. Thank you. How do you know how I would do it? Would it work like if I set it up now, like would it say day 0 for you, or would it actually say the number of days that you've been following me? Oh, okay.
My hearts cannot sing today.
You found naught. It is as I believed. Mithrandir would not be so foolish as to let himself become ensnared again by Saruman the White. The company did not come this way. And now I've got to kill 15 Dunlandings in Port Cadlas. The data might be in the Twitch chat. Yeah, I don't have the command set up in Zoria. But if anyone knows how to do it, then I can just set one up now. If not, I'll just look at doing it after the stream. It's easy, please. What would I have to put in the commands? Some cloud-based bots come with some basic commands included at setup. I already have a bot. I just need to know what I need to put into the commands for it to work. I'm using the Streamlabs one. And I see a horn blowing banner thing, post thing. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to come back here after this quest to challenge the leader. It'd be nice if we could do it in one go. Right, I'm gonna end up pulling 2, I think, here. Or maybe not, because that one's walking away. Perfect. Two more and then I'm done. This wasn't much of a force, considering I took them all down by myself. Oh! The order reads thus: scour the lands of Eregion, leave no stone unturned, go with your champion Liliad, Blade of the Dunlending, into the school at Tham Mirdan, and assist my Urukai, and there you must obtain what knowledge you can and return it to me. And so the missive ends, brief but unmistakably clear. If there is still any knowledge to be gleaned from the wisdom of Tham Mirdan, the elves of Echad Mirabel should be informed. Hey Triv, how are you? Welcome. I don't overstep the computer, I'll sort out some other time again, but I have a few estimate questions to help. It's the one that when you know Streamlabs chatbot, it's like through that, so I just connect it up when I stream. It's not active when I'm not streaming. If that helps.
What can I do for you?
So, the company tried the Redhorn Gate but was foiled by Caradras itself, and no sign was found of their passing through the Gap of Rohan. The latter does not surprise me, for it would bring their burden very near to the traitor Saruman, and that would be disastrous. That leaves but one path then, and I fear it most.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
So Nelly, we now know whither the company has gone. They have surely passed into the long dark of Moria. May the Valar guide their steps, for it is said Durin's Bane dwells there still, though none can say for certain, as no one in this age has ever laid eyes upon it. Here, then, is the last task appointed to us. We must confuse their trail, so that the enemy cannot be prepared for their passage. Speak again with Ruidriel and Limlair, and they will know what to do. If you have forgotten, Ruidriel is encamped near the Burnt Tor to the northwest, while you may find Limlair along the road to the southwest.
What can I do for you?
The wild men of Dunland have been defeated. Maybe now they will realise they stand against a strong opposition and will leave us in peace.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Though the Dunlandings were weakened by our assault, they have not departed from Eregion. Something else holds their will and drives their assaults. One of my scouts came upon one of the Dunlandings in the wilderness who had deserted their camp. He spoke one of Saruman's Urukai, who commands the camp and drives the Dunlandings to madness. Return to Porth Cadlus and challenge this Uruk to single combat. If he is defeated, many of the Dunlandings will lay down arms and return to their homeland. Okay, back to the camp then. But I think we can also talk to Limlair on the way.
Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
Nelly, I am glad that you have returned. We still have much to accomplish. The servants of the enemy are closer at hand than even Master Elrond has feared. If we do not act quickly, they may discover the path of the company, to the ruin of us all. We must devise a false trail to mislead the enemy into believing that the company has passed south, nearer to the Gap of Rohan. Travel southwest of here and west of Porth Cadlus and disturb the ground there. Perhaps we can trick the foul scouts and secure more time for the company to put this place well behind them. It was cold! Cold tea! No! Not good. Glowing patch of grass. Excuse me. Back to the camp then. Oh, it's closer than I thought. Shame they've all respawned. Where is he? There he is. What do you maggots think you're up to? We have orders, yes, orders for the elf ruins. You won't be interfering with our plans, I'll see to that. Your life ends now! General will avenge me! I always say that, but where's the general? I need to go back to Lim there.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
The trail has been placed, then we must continue to aid the company as best we may.
Will you lend me your ear?
Oh. It seems your trail worked, Nelly. A tracking party was seen by another of my scouts close at hand to the false trail. Now we must draw the trap closed. Travel southwest of here between Porth Cadlus and Gaolhad. Look to the south of the ravine that runs westward to the hilltop above for some tall boulders overlooking a small clearing that lies just west of the tower, on the edge of Nan Siranen. There you must set up a false camp and lie in wait for the scouts. Be careful though, the scouts must not be allowed to return to their foul masters. If the enemy is tricked into believing that the company has gone through the Gap of Rohan or around the White Mountains, their real trail may remain hidden for good. Return to me when you have completed the task. Hey Sacrilegious, how are you? No, leave me alone, stalker. Right, where am I supposed to go? Oh, here we go. I had to go all the way around it. Let's put a trap down. You will not escape again, not with Rakuga on the trail. Time for a bit of sport. The general will avenge me. Nice. 5 Lotro points. Shame you can't buy VIP with them. I suppose that would be a bit silly.
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
The scout leader lies dead. You have done a great thing, Nelly. I will report of your deeds to Lord Elrond. Nice. Real drifting horse. Hell yeah. Horse drifting is funny. Maybe now she has the warg quests.
Might
Here
you
we go.
spare a moment of your time?
A short while ago, as the elves would recount it, a corpse A copse of ancient trees stood here, but it seems that strange deeds have taken place that I cannot yet explain. Something has happened upon the hilltop. I fear that the company may have encountered a powerful enemy. Even the smallest clue would bring disastrous news to our enemies. You must go and collect some of the charred remains and bring them here for me to study. You will find the charred wood laying upon the ground throughout Burnt Tor.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Some great evil has taken an interest in Burnt Tor. At night, shining eyes peer at me from the hilltop and ominous howls echo throughout the valley. Maybe these wargs know nothing of the company and their task, but I would ask that you seek them out and destroy as many as you can. If they do have some malicious intent, then perhaps we can stop them before it is too late. The howling came from the Burnt Tor behind me. Please, Nelly, take care and return to me when the task is complete. Real drifting. Oh, with cars? Nah. It's not the same. It's not the same as horse drifting. Flame Driv. Hey, Belaser. I'm trying to kite and I'm just ending up like bumping into other enemies. What did Triv do then? By the way, no worries, Atonium. I'll just Google it after the stream. But if I get stuck, I'll let you know. Thank you. Need to kill a few more wargs.
Kill the wolves.
Megavanen,
Not the woofers, only the wolves. It is as I feared, this wood was not burned by natural means. A word of command was used to light the fire that kindled this wood.
mind my words, traveller.
The burning of the tor was the work of someone very powerful. If the company was so pressed that they were forced to set such a blaze, there will surely be other signs of the battle left upon the hilltop. Go and search for these signs and attempt to cover them as best you can. Be careful, Nelly, for I am sure that the threat of danger has not yet passed, and evil may yet lurk in the shadows of the burnt tor.
What do you need?
These wargs are an evil much greater than the spies of Saruman. I must consider what this means, Nelly.
Stay a moment.
Though the shadow wargs have been thinned, they still plague the burnt tor, fighting to their last breath. There is some evil malice guiding these creatures that we have not yet faced. You must return to the burnt tor and seek out this menace. The shadow wargs will never relent until all of Eregion lies in ruin, or they have found that which we seek to keep hidden. The leader of the shadow wargs most likely stalks among them, seeking for clues of the company. I am certain you will find him upon the burnt tor. Okay, so we've got to collect a handkerchief, a strange branch, and a spent arrow. Whoops. And we've got to kill the warg master. Oh my gosh, there's so many wargs here. Don't know why it turned around. Strange branch. Where's the arrow then? Handkerchief. There it is. Oh, thanks for that link. Okay. Let's search. Nope, he's not here. I guess he's on the other side. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's a, an orc. That's why I couldn't find him. Time for a bit of sport. They all say the same thing. But he didn't say the general would avenge him, so that's new. That's what they've all said before they die. Foe, not nature. Yeah, thank you. Luckily he was right next to me. No blues! Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh bloody hell. Why doesn't she help me?
be of service?
You've returned, Nelly, then the deed is done. An orc? This is strange news, for if your description is true, this is no orc of Saruman. This is one of the foul orcs of Mordor. Sauron's arm has grown long indeed. A report must be brought back to Rivendell.
What do you need?
And gets the flamethrower. Because it's your own fault. True. They might attack her. She doesn't know. They were only attacking me, but you know, whatever. Always nice to see someone streaming Lotro. I've only just got back into it actually. I had quite a long break. I had like a 6 or 7 month long break. But I've just started streaming it again since last week, so it's pretty cool. These are strange tokens, Nelly. I will keep them safe and deliver them to Master Elrond. He may be able to read the signs more clearly than I. I've already got a token of the Hornbag, so I don't really want to replace that. Oh, this has a nice agility though. Level 50! Yay! Now I can go to Moria. Thank you. It's always nice when you get a character to level 50. Let's see what my playtime is. 1 day, 23 hours, 48 minutes and 52 seconds. So almost 48 hours then. So that's like less than an hour a level. That's alright. It's slash played. Like this.
What do you need?
With their leader defeated, the Dunlendings will not continue their assault. You have our deepest thanks, Nelly.
Stay a moment.
The Uruk's words about an assault on Echad Mirabel worry me, Nelly. Echad Mirabel does not have enough strength to resist an assault from even a part of Saruman's forces. We must warn Echad Mirabel that the White Hand is preparing to move against them. Travel west of Echad Donan along the Nan Siranan road to Echad Mirabel and speak with Ornras. Let him know of the danger he now faces.
Might
here
you
we go.
spare a moment of your time?
I just needed to be level 50, I think. Hail, Nelly. Have you seen much of Eregion? It has much changed since elves lived here, and there is little of the elves left here. I've spent so much time learning these changes, so that we can move quickly here to Echad Donan unseen by the eyes of the enemy. If you would seek to learn these paths, I would share such knowledge with you. First though, you must explore Eregion. Many of the landmarks and points I reference would be useless to you unless you saw them first with your own eyes. Go and explore Eregion. Once you have done so, return to me and I shall share with you any knowledge of the secret way to Echad Donan. And let's see where I'm at with that. Dens of the Beasts. 5 of 7. I need to find Torech, Ladnell, and a London. There's one there. Where's the other one? Oh, down there. So we might as well just go to do that.
Swilide Melon.
You've been playing for 3 weeks, 6 days, 20 hours, 50 minutes, 59 seconds. There's one character I have on Laurelin who I've been playing for like 2 months. So don't feel too bad about it. Combined, I'm sure that it's a lot longer as well. I think I had something like 3,000 hours or something, at least. It's a shame that it can't tell you the playtime of all your characters combined. Although maybe that's a good thing. Otherwise it would be revealed just how much I actually play this, or used to. Now we gotta go down to Mirabelle. Oh, there's still a quest at Donan actually that I haven't handed in. I'll do that too.
What do you need?
Ooh. Excuse me.
Megovanen.
It is done then. The safety of the company is out of our hands. We must now turn our attention to our own roles in the coming war. You have the gratitude of the free peoples, Nelly. I will take that sword. Let's change out our Thorkel's Vengeance. Sweet. Now we gotta go to Mirabelle.
Megavanen. Hail, friend, and well met.
Oh, hey, Skydom. Last time I watched you play Lotro was what, a year ago? Didn't you watch my stream the other day when I did some Lotro? On Sunday? Or maybe I imagined it. I imagined it then. How are you today, Skydom? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I have an all-day interview tomorrow, so I'm excited and nervous about that, but I think I'm more excited, which is
How can I
good.
be of service?
The White Hand prepares a force against Echad Mirabel. You bear ill news, but perhaps we have some time left to fortify our defences.
Stay a moment.
To our great dismay, we have learned that the Angmarim have established an outpost amongst the ruins of Mirabel. Through the repeated efforts of valiant folk such as yourself, we have done well to thin their numbers and ease the threat they present. There are other matters at hand, however, and these matters, while requiring the Angmarim to further establish themselves in these lands, could prove particularly dangerous if our efforts prove vain. To that end, I will dispatch you to Mirabel in search of a very rare iron found only on the borders of Angmar and Forachel. This iron, taken from deep within the core of the frozen mountains, can be worked into a terrible metal in the hands of a skilled artisan. Though I think it improbable that such an artisan is among our foes, I would rather err on the side of caution and ensure the safety of my people. Only the Angmarim would be allowed to carry this iron. Search among them for the iron. Return to me when you have proven my inkling right or wrong. And I can't rank up the DPS yet, so... You don't look very excited. Where's the party hat and the vodka, the drunk guests and the cops? That's not... That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea at all.
What do you need?
An assault from Tar Stazg? This is grim news indeed, Hunter. Preparations must begin at once against such an assault.
Megavanen.
Our enemies to the south grow bold. We must endure so many foes in this land, but I think with your efforts these tasks will prove less painful than they have in the past. The arrival of this delivery does not weigh more heavily upon me, rather it inspires me to greater hope. We know now that the White Hand has intentions for the school of Tham Murdan, so we can set a task to focus upon them. Thank you for showing me this message, Nelly. You have acted rightly.
Stay a moment.
No, this isn't to go in the instance. I agree, the cops are a bad idea. Other than that, sounds like a great idea. I don't think... No, you need to be VIP to play on the legendary server. And I'm not VIP. I don't think that getting drunk is the best idea. Since... Yeah. It's an interview. And also I'm on medication, so... Sure. Well, it's not for that kind of job. I think if it was a different kind of job, then... Especially before an interview. Especially while on meds. If you say so. I like the pace of the legendary servers. It's kind of... It kind of sucks that it's just a copy and paste, minus content. It's a shame it's not like how it was before, but I suppose they don't have that kind of thing. And wouldn't want to implement it. Also, it sucks that you have to pay. I'm not on my usual server actually, I'm on Brandywine, but there's still quite a lot of people on here. There's I don't want to do quest grouping. There's 410 people online today. There are actually changes, but they get into live too. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like exactly the same as live. It just means that you don't have content and you can just use the Stone of the Tortoise to gate yourself anyway. The old game code which they have won't run anymore. Yeah. There's small changes, there's old quests I think, but they should have removed the tree. They just don't have the money and time and the resources, I guess. But yeah, I just don't see the sense in paying for access to exactly what I have access to now. I mean, for example, with Moria hitting Legendary, they remade Moria a little, so they changed some things, but it's mostly subtle changes. Yeah, but I mean, they're still gonna be on the live servers as well, so... It's nice that they're, like, making sure it's all going good, though. And that some people enjoy it. Anyways. At one time, the school at Thamberdan was a bastion of the free exchange of knowledge. Students of every art would gather in the courtyard or the Great Hall and there discuss history, crafts, arts and music. All manner of topics dear to the elves would be shared among these scholars. When war darkened these lands, the knowledge prevailed in other areas of Middle-earth, but many scars of what transpired here remain upon the elves. Now the school is a reminder of the brighter days where we once shared with our brethren. We cannot abide the arrival of the White Hand within its walls, and so we must do something to drive the enemy out. Here in Mirabel we have had signs and portents that a great leader drives the force of the White Hand. I would ask that you search for them throughout Mirabel and search the enemies for a symbol of the White Hand. With that, I may be able to discern the identity and location of their leader. It's a very cool view. Hey Neb, welcome back. Getting some tokens. How long have you spent getting those tokens? Have you been just doing that all day? Alright, where do I get this iron? Angmarum soldiers. I suppose I also need the Out of the Southwest as well. Maybe 4 hours? I see. Alright, I've got that one. Now I just need to kill the Angmarum. Get this one. Oh, we've got a quest item. Opening the message reveals orders from a captain of Angmar. We are to dispatch forces to the elf lands of Eregion and there search among the ruins for any remnant of their bygone era. Outlying ruins are still to be scoured by the main thrust of our forces will be upon the ring forge itself. Chieftain Gersh will be in charge of this expedition, a testament to the orcs' great assistance in our clan's clandestine warfare. Serve him well. The message ends there. The elves present at the ring forge may well want to know of this message. They can be found far to the southwest in the ruins known as Echad Mirabel. I wonder how many Angmarim I'm gonna have to kill to get this iron. There we go! Not that many. Right, let's go all the way down here as well to get the last of this deed. Yeah, I do. It was like the first thing I did when I reinstalled Lotro was copy over all of the files. I'm still using Reshade as well. Of course. Oh. I didn't even need to get back on my horse. Nell said it in a weird way. I thought that was how you say it. Echad Mirabel. Thank you. Let's go up this way. Okay, Skydom.
What can I do for you?
Yes, this symbol is the one that I sought. I had seen glimpses ere you brought me this piece, but now I can study it closely. We have discerned that it belongs to one named Tash, a commander of the forces of the White Hand. This symbol was the last piece I needed to know that what we face. I am grateful to you for your generous deed, Nellie.
Mind my words, traveller.
We have tracked the forces of Isengard and believe they are ransacking an ancient school, desperately searching for any knowledge related to the making of the Rings of Power. We must find this school before them. Oh, whoops. I thought the stairs went this way. Never mind. It got me where I need to go.
How can I be of service?
My thanks, Nellie. We know that the Angmarim are further defiling the ruins of our past, but we now have greater information on what they seek and who leads them. This information will undoubtedly prove it useful. We shall redouble our efforts in searching among the ruins here within Echad Mirabel. I wonder, though, if you would be interested in some other work involving the Angmarim.
What do you need?
This is an unnerving discovery. None of our efforts have yielded any indication that there is an accomplished weaponsmith amongst the Angmarim camped here, yet still they carry the Angmarim iron with them. We must remain diligent in our efforts to thwart these enemies, Nelly. Your work does not go unnoticed.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
I hate to do this. I must ask you to assuage my fears and return to Mirabelle and to the presence of the Angmarim there. You have done much already, but the hardships are never done when such foes are at hand. My heart warns me that there is a smith among the Angmarim capable of working with the iron you discovered. I would ask that you return to Mirabelle and search many Angmarim there. You might well find a smith bearing a brand of Angmar. In fact, I expect you will. I have seen these brands before, and they denote a level of respect to the prowess of the smith who possesses that item. Only a great smith would carry one, and only a great smith would work with the fell ore you found. If you eliminate this smith, the bearer of the brand, you may do more than you guess to hinder the dour work of this presence from the north. And I think that's it. And then I gotta hand that one in to get the...
What do you need?
travel skill, and then after that, I think I'll end the stream. I really need to reread the books. I think you'd be like, I need to play Lotro again. I need to reread them as well, after I finish them. I already play DDO, a man can only take so much embarrassment and self-hatred. But you like DDO. You like DDO, Skydom. I knew it.
Shadow is on my spirit.
Quite a lot. I knew it. Then it's not self-hatred or embarrassment. Well, it might be a little embarrassment because you are so openly hating on SSG. I like it more than Lotro. Fair enough. You have explored Eregion, Nelly. That is good. These lands are much changed, and there is little of the land that remembers the elves. Even though we camp here now on an errand for Master Elrond, we soon will be gone, and I fear the land will forget us completely. However, those are matters for another day. For now, elves walk these lands, and our knowledge can hamper the effects of the enemy. Here, Nelly, take this guide and learn from it. Use such knowledge well. Hey! Now I can travel to Donan, which I'm doing now, even though I don't need to. Just for the fun. There we go. On a serious note, hatred is too strong a word. I don't hate them, I just don't like where their heads are and what they're doing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Anyways, I am gonna get some food and first end the stream before I get the food and try and enjoy my evening before tomorrow. So thanks everyone for watching and see you next time. Bye!